smaller loaves, and like this is also the one, it's not this particular bowl, it's a bigger bowl that we do the buttercream in here. But this is his kingdom back here.
Okay.
But I mean, you know, he's got his, right now he has his flour, he has his yeast in here. He's going to add water from the water chiller.
Okay.
And then he's going to go ahead and he's going to start. And I'm going to let Richard take it from here.
Thank you.
Because he can explain it even better than I can.
What this does, what we used to do is have a bucket of ice and
Let it melt.
kind of judge what temperature, water you want to put in, because it varies, summer to winter. Because the object is to get dough developed and to come out between 78 and 80 degrees. So that's going to differ summer, winter.
Yes.
Everything's cold, you need to put warmer water in. And in the summertime it's so hot, you got to put colder ice water. But what the chiller does is gives you whatever the temperature. They say bread making is a science. So scientifically you have what is called a friction factor. You have all these factors that come in and give you that dough temperature and everything else. Excuse me, but like she was saying, do it for a while, you just know. By touching it, feeling it. Summertime, it's more humid, so your dough gets a little tackier, so sometimes you don't put as much water in. Because of 20 pounds, you might go 19 and a half. Wintertime, it takes 20 because it's drier.
Yeah.
The air is dry, everything's dry. So you make those small adjustments that, the recipe's not going to tell you. The recipe's standard.
Yeah.
This, and this. But you have variables that you have to adjust. I mean, like for instance, the bowl could be ice cold. So you need to adjust for that. These are things that you got to know, which is a variable to make that dough come out at 78 degrees without over mixing it. I mean, you may end up mixing it 3 or 4 more minutes longer than you should to get that temperature. Now, sometimes, if you're in that situation, you got choices. You overmix it, and then what we call running quicker. You have your rest time and all that. It's a 20-minute rest time where you rest it 10 minutes.
Okay.
Rather than 20 because you're pushing it faster. But if it came out a little cold, and it's rest time 20 minutes, where you're going to rest it for 40 minutes because it's cold. And the thing about doughs, breads, where it gets its flavor is from the gas that it produces. You got your sugar, you got your yeast, and when the yeast eats the sugar, it creates a gas. That makes it rise. That's also where the flavor's at. So if you rush your doughs, you're going to get bread that tastes like flour and yeast. And a lot of bread does taste like flour and yeast. But if you give it a proper aging, like after you rest it on the table, it goes under the tent, and it sits over there for anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour. It's also getting more developed, more gases, and more flavor. And of course, we produce a lot of our breads. Like today, a lot of our breads are going to go in the cooler for tomorrow. And it gets that overnight age.